I'm a pit bull, and I approve this message.
Hey, what's up,
Are we
everybody?
live? Oh my goodness! Hello, world.
You
How's
guys are
everybody?
tuned in to Conversations with a Pitbull Live. I'm Daniel Mason.
And I'm Foster Quarter, and you have tuned in to the 6th episode of Conversations with the Pitbull. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we want to thank everybody that's tuning in from all over the world, all of our friends that are working behind the scenes to give us an awesome radio show. We want to thank Rita, Paula, Carrie, Dogfather Fred, everybody that's out there helping us make this show what it can be. We really want to thank you guys. It's going really well, and we're picking up steam, so we're really helping some of these dogs.
That's right. As a matter of fact, I have to take my hat off to Rita because she worked so hard this week.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, I'm shocked. And if we ever get a check, oh, man, we're going to, because the volunteers have just been so wonderful, man.
Yes.
That's the way we're still here. It's a lot of good stuff going on. First, next week, I'm not going to announce anything this week, but next week we should have some great news. I want to say that United Kingdom, you guys have been really, really nice. I appreciate it so much. We've gotten such great emails, and there's a lot of dog groups that have come aboard and supporting us. So thank you so much, guys. I want to say, Laurie, I'm sorry. Last week you were supposed to get on, but we're going to get you on next week or something just like that. And I know it's a couple of people going, what do you mean next week? Because I don't do the schedule anymore. Thank God, right? So things between Danny and Rita and a couple other people and Ryan over there, they're getting it together. So I'm able to start doing some other things that's going to take us all into new places. So to start off with, I want to start the show off with saying, we have a moment of silence, but then you know how I am. It's all about like New Orleans, right? We'll be silent for a second and sad, but then we just party on. We lost a couple of great dogs this week. It's like one of those, how they say it happens in threes. I mean, start off with Boo Bear, Theo and Makiko's dog, good guy, and you could probably find his picture on my Facebook page. It's the dog that was laying on the couch, on the casting couch.
Yeah.
Boo Bear died this week. Tiny Tim, we lost Tiny Tim this week. And Wallace, the Frisbee pit bull.
Oh.
I mean, it's like 3 good ones. So we would just take a moment of silence, and then we're going to party for y'all because they was party dogs,
That's right.
and they enriched our lives, and everybody had good times. So, and it was really, really interesting with Boo Bear, man. He died in the arms of the whole family. Now, how often do you get a chance to have an experience like that? It was a sad moment, but it was a wonderful life experience because they had 2 small children, and for the kids to be able to experience that with mom and dad and the dog dying and discuss it, it was just a wonderful moment. So those are great parents.
Yeah, it's like a cycle when you lose a pet. I mean, most people that have gone through it, it's like really, really heart wrenching, just like family, But it's a cycle,
Yeah.
Once that pet passes away and the the anguish kind of dissipates a little bit. There's nothing like getting a new dog in the family.
Nothing like getting a new dog unless you get a new pit bull.
And make sure when you do go get a new dog, make sure you're rescuing a dog and not going to these pet shops and buying these little critters out of these
That's right.
these whack stores and
That's
stuff
right.
like
That's
that.
right.
There's so many dogs out there that are beautiful and need your help and need your love, and they're sitting in the shelters waiting for you. So if you do have an opportunity or need a dog, whether you're replacing one or just trying to add somebody to your family, make sure you head down to your local shelter or get into contact with your local rescue group and find a dog that actually needs your help as opposed to somebody out of one of these pet shops.
Yeah, that's something that we're going to be dealing with in some future shows coming up. I got some great stuff planned, and the one thing about that, on dogs passing and, this Pit Bull energy drink. Do you guys know about this? Wonderful stuff. I'm awake. It's like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday in California. In our studios, in the RMC studios, buried deep in a hole, in a tunnel, behind the Hollywood sign. You'll never find it because, we have to be low key. So,
well, we're gonna take a break real quick to pay some bills, and when we come back, we're gonna tell you a little bit about who's gonna be on the show with us today, and we're gonna have our good buddy Fred Cray Skyping in with us from Pitbull Legal News to give you guys some updates as to what's going on in the dog community. So you guys stay tuned. You're watching Conversations with the Pitbull Live with Foster Corder and myself, Daniel Mason. We'll be right back.
You're watching Conversations with a Pitbull Live, a show about dogs, the people that love them, and real issues. Brought to you by Pitbull Energy Drink. Available in a wide variety of flavors, guaranteed no aftertaste.
what kind of dog does Dracula have? A bloodhound.
Please support your local rescue groups. They do more to support your community than any others.
Hey.
Hey, we're back.
All right. Hey, just a couple of things that happened this week. You guys know President Obama came out against BSL. And that's major. That's major. Okay,
White House doing their thing.
Yeah, he said the breed-specific legislation is not a good thing, and stay off of pit bulls. And before I go any farther, all right, I got a question. For a 6-pack of Pitbull energy drink, the first person that calls in and tells me the name, Obama's got a new dog. So call right now. First person that calls for the name of you know the name of the Obama's new dog?
No.
I'll give you a hint. It's not Oiving.
Oiving.
Oiving. It's not Oiving. It's not Saul. But that's close. Betty. Is the phone line lit? Let's try it. Oops. Excuse me.
I don't know what that
gotta go in
dog's
my
name
other
is, but I
outfit.
know it's really important that the
Hello?
White House is getting behind this
the White-
anti-BSL stuff.
That's right.
I mean, it's
So they got 2 dogs in
for
the
all
White
the
House
things
now.
that they do well and the things they do wrong. This
Hello?
is something that they're doing.
Are you
well.
on?
Hello?
Hello? Who's
Hello?
this? Who's
Hello,
this?
you there?
Yes, who's this?
This is Alex.
Alex, how are you, man?
I'm doing really good. Cool show.
Thank you, sir. So, where are you from, Alex?
I'm near Indianapolis, Indiana.
You're in Indianapolis?
Yeah, near Indianapolis, just outside.
Oh, you don't sound like, Indianapolis.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's all right. I was expecting a little bit, a little more rural, mid-America. I'm from Chicago, and everybody always says, hey, I can tell you got a Chicago accent. I don't know what a Chicago accent sounds like. But
Well, you do sound like you're from Chicago. I get to Chicago quite a bit there, so I can tell you're from Chicago. But
well, that's good. I want you to tell me sometime, Alex, what Chicago sounds like, because I know New York, I know Miami, I know, the South, but I don't know Chicago. What's Chicago?
What's going on out there your ways in the dog community, Alex?
well, it's just interesting. I was just listening to your show, and I think the question was, what is the president's new dog?
That's
Yeah,
right.
you're gonna get a
And-
6-pack of Pitbull energy drink if you get it right.
Well, I think I know the answer, and it's Sunny because I have a dog named Sunny. So is that it?
My man Alex, you got it, buddy. So what we're gonna do, if you email me, and I don't know if you're familiar with my Facebook page, but let me give you an email address right now, Alex. You
Okay,
ready?
let me write it down.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It would be. It's really hard to remember. It's the initials of Conversations with a Pit Bull, CWAPB, 2013 at gmail.com.
Gmail.com.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
And what we're going to do is we're going to send you all the flavors. You're going to get grapefruit, you're going to get pomegranate blueberry, you're going to get cherry and cranberry. So you're going to just have a good time. And let us know what you think. Have you ever had pit bull before?
Never have, and I've heard about it through your show and a couple of other places. I've looked for it here locally and haven't been able to find it, so I'm looking forward to this. Thank you.
Oh,
It's
no problem.
great. Thanks for calling in,
Thanks
buddy.
for calling in, and you're right on top of it. And we got plans for Sunny, too. That'll be on a future show, though.
Well, that was Alex calling in from Indiana. That was something cool. We're trying to get more interactive and allow people to participate in the show because this is your show. We're doing whatever we can to help these dogs out. And speaking of, one of the big things we're trying to do is just educate through entertainment. And as always, we've got our buddy Fred Cray. He's from Pitbull Legal News. He comes in there each week to give you guys a little update as to what are some of the significant developments out there in the dog community, some of the things that are happening legally, so that you guys can have a better idea of where we can help, what things need addressing, also getting some pointers as to how to deal with some things. Let's check in and see if Fred is available with us. Fred, are you there?
Yes, and I'm ready to entertain.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Top of the morning.
Where are the dogs? Usually there's one or two guys back there lacing the couch up or whatever. You gave them the day off?
I know, but I've got they're outside right now because it stopped raining, and they're interested in seeing what's actually outside the house now.
Man, I wish some people would take that advice and get outside every once in a while. Even though we want you all here tuned in front of your gadgets and your computers to watch us, we really want people to get out and experience the world because it's a beautiful place. Out here in California, it's about 80 degrees, and
It's raining.
it's like that. It's like that on Christmas too. So
Yeah,
come
that's
visit
right.
us when you get a chance. But Fred, tell us what's going on, buddy. What's going on in the dog community that we should be aware of?
Well, first of all, I guess the saddest thing that happened is that Wallace the pit bull was put down yesterday
Yeah, man.
after
Yeah.
his long career. For those of your listeners who don't know who Wallace is one of the few pit bulls who was ever able to win a Frisbee dog championship where they throw Frisbee. And he actually went on to have a book written about him called Wallace. He actually was the recipient last year of Pit Bulletin Legal News' Advocate of the Year Award.
Oh, wow.
And we went out there to Rochester and gave him the award. And at this point, we have a tribute video of all his career winning the award. And the book, it's a great tribute video. If you just Google Wallace Pitbull Legal News Award, you'll see it. But it's interesting because Wallace, at the time that he became famous from the book, had already retired from Frisbee throwing. And most people who knew of him as a result of the book and never got to see his performances. Our video shows what a great performance dog he was. We gave him the Pitbull Legal News Award for 2012 because there was no person or dog that did more to change the minds for the pit bull breed than Wallace.
Wow.
And I saw this firsthand when we went to award him the award. There were people there who didn't, they'd say, "Hey, can I pet him? Is he safe?" And you could see that kind of interaction is probably the best way to change minds, because you're not changing minds somebody arguing with somebody.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
Fred.
so he's a pit bull ambassador, and we're sorry to see him go, but he lived a long life. He was going to be put down. Rue rescued him from the shelter and got him to be a Frisbee championship dog.
Wow, I want to see that video, and I wasn't aware of the Pitbull Legal News Award either.
Yeah, that's awesome,
I
dude.
want to get nominated
and I
for
want
one
to
of
let
those.
everybody know that we named this award the Wallace Award because kind of like the Heisman Trophy, it's like the Wallace Award, so that every year we give it out, we will remember Wallace and all the accomplishments he made when times were a lot darker for pit bulls.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
we're taking nominations for this coming. We'll be announcing the winner in October. We're taking nominations, and you send your email to wallaceaward@pblnn.com, and we will consider all the nominations. And in October, we'll go out and give whoever that is the award. It's a beautiful award. You can see it on our webpage, which is www.pblnn.com.
Cool. Could I get nominated for that, Fred?
You got thumbs. We're dealing with dogs. Dogs that don't have thumbs that are catching stuff with no thumbs. So
I can't ever win.
Nobody with thumbs is eligible.
I don't get nominated for nothing. But speaking of a dark day, though, wait a minute.
Actually, it is for people. I mean, a person or a dog can be nominated.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Fred.
I can catch a Frisbee, too,
One of the things
Fred.
I wanted to ask you about specifically, I know you, but the White House came out this week against the BSL stuff, at least taking an official stance publicly. Like, what implications does that have on the dog community and the BSL movement?
Well, I think it has a big boost to the BSL, the anti-BSL movement. What happened was a guy, I think he was from North Carolina, started a petition to ban breed-specific legislation at the federal level and put it on the White House website. And after it got to 30,000 members, someone from the White House posted the White House position on BSL, which is they really agree with this, the Center for Disease Control, that breed-specific legislation doesn't work. You can't really identify pit bulls, and education is the key. I think it will be very difficult to get a federal law passed. I mean, they can't even agree on the debt ceiling.
Right.
How they're going to agree on breed-specific legislation or breed-discriminatory legislation, I think that would be amazing if they could do it. But it seems like a pretty big step. But what it does is it does put the weight of the White House and its position people who are smart, and they go through all this stuff and make decisions about what their position's going to be. I think it's a great public relations thing. A Huffington Post came out and said the White House blasts breed discriminatory legislation. I mean, this is probably a very important statement from the White House. We've never heard this before, and the White House and their staff didn't have to comment on this petition at all. They could have just said nothing.
Yeah, so give them some props. I mean, the politicians, give them some props when they do take a stand on something that people actually care about.
That's right.
And if it does anything to help these dogs, bravo. I mean, we'll see. Like I said, at least it gives an additional voice or a more more visible voice.
Right.
There are little towns all across the United States that have city commissioners who make decisions about whether they're going to have BSL. I mean, saying, look, the President of the United States came out, in some of these little towns, that might not be good because they might be
Exactly. Like some of my YouTube.
I'm not getting into politics, but it is persuasive to some people.
Hey man, if these dogs could clap, they would. I mean, it's for the dogs, and put all the political thoughts aside. This is I think it's a good step in the right direction. Fred, we actually got to move on, bro, but we want to thank you so much for coming in and chiming in with us. Let the people out there know where they can tune into your guys' radio show.
Wait a minute, but Fred, before you do, because Pitbull Legal News, I'll give you a commercial for that. But before you do that, you said something. You said it was a dark day, because of Wallace and stuff. But but speaking of dark days, I don't know if the audience out there has been able to tell or not. But you see the Hollywood glow Fred has about him. Remember, he was like dark, and he was looking like one of the brothers on one of the first.
He got a little lighting kit.
Yeah, what happened, Fred? You got yourself all lit up.
Got some new blinds back
I've got
there.
some other improvements I'm making.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to see the Wallace video, here's the best way to find it.
Okay.
I have a video channel called Fred Cray on YouTube,
Okay.
and it's posted there. So if you go there, and I'm actually going to start doing some videos of some of the subjects that we talk about on this show that are sort of like encapsulated in one thing, so you can go there, like what to do if animal control comes to your door, and post them on my channel.
Nice. We'll definitely make sure that we get a copy of those videos so we can include them in our future shows and whatnot. Everybody, that's Fred Cray.
Thank you, Fred.
Let them know where they can tune into your radio show, Fred.
It's on Blog Talk Radio, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Tuesday night. This week we're going to have on Richard Hunter, and we're going to have a guy on, Josh Liddy, who debated PETA about their stance about pit bulls.
Awesome.
And so just go to Blog Talk Radio, type in Pit Bulletin Legal News, and it'll take you right to the page.
Well, that's what's up. That's Fred, our buddy with Pitbull Legal News, giving you guys some good updates on what's going on. And rest in peace, Wallace.
That's right.
Frisbee
Fred,
dog.
Have you had a Pitbull energy drink before?
We're gonna.
I have not.
We gotta get you some shipped down to Florida.
We're gonna go pay some bills right now. We'll be right back. You guys are watching Conversations with a Pitbull live.
Love you, man.
Love you too, dude.
Conversations with a Pitbull Live, a show about dogs, the people that love them, and real issues. Brought to you by Pitbull Energy Drink. Available in a wide variety of flavors, guaranteed no aftertaste.
What did the Hungry Dalmatian say after
Here we go.
that hit the spots?
Support your local rescue groups. They do more to support your community than any others.
Hey, we're back. You guys are watching Conversations with a Pitbull live. One of the only radio and streaming shows directed directly towards dogs, pit bulls, animal world.
Television.
We're trying to make a difference and save some of these dogs.
That's right. And the word on the street is that we're going to be going to cable TV.
Oh, yeah?
You didn't hear from me, though. I think it was a dog. You know, people are liking this, and I'm trying. You know, I got some great ideas to make everybody's life better. You know, for the dogs, that's the main thing for me. But you know, we have to do it through entertainment. We got to do it a different way. And so, just happy day. Support. That's all I can say. Is go to YouTube. And go to the new page. It's the Foster's Animal World TV. Subscribe to it because evidently people pay attention to that. I just set it up. I never knew. We had a lot of views and a lot of likes and different. But
it's a new approach, trying to use entertainment to educate people about some of these issues. And speaking of entertainment, you got a buddy out there named John who is an entertainer. He's a vocalist, a singer, right?
Oh, we got something special for you guys today. For the first time, and I guess we got to keep coming up with first, but we're going to have a live concert on a dog show on Dog TV, on a dog television. There's a show called Dog TV, so we're not that. But on Conversations with a Pit Bull, we're going to have a world-class, world-known singer sing a song that at least 70,000 people have, or more, have clicked on and loved on YouTube. And do we have John on the line? Ladies and gentlemen, John Shipe is here. John, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, here I am.
All right. So I understand you're going to perform for us?
I think so.
Well, you know, I couldn't do you any more justice than allowing you to just start singing and let the people hear it.
Tell us a little bit about who you are, though, John. Like, I'm meeting you for the first time. I've heard so many great things from you, from Rita and Foster and whatnot. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, we'll do this. John, meet Danny.
Hey.
Take it from there.
All right. Well, okay. Yeah, my name's John Shipe. I have a song out there floating around the internet called Pitbull Blues. And it got some legs on the internet, and people liked it over the years. And at some point, some folks who care about the dogs and who care about the issue kind of clued me into the fact that that song might be valuable. And they pulled me into the cause, and they educated me some things I didn't know about. And so I got involved, and I've been playing the song at Pitbull Rescue Benefits, and I've been giving the song out for free for people to use on their websites, just to help kind of make people feel good.
Nice.
It made
and
me
it's
feel
been
good.
Pardon?
It made me feel good.
Yeah, yeah. And when I wrote the song, I didn't even know about the issue. I just wrote the song because of a certain dog that I had that I noticed people were kind of scared of.
Right.
Well, let us hear it. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got going on. What's blowing up the internet right now?
All right, I'll just play the tune.
Hey.
People see me walking down the street, they all run and hide. I used to take it personally, now I take it in stride. I got nothing against no one, I wouldn't hurt a fly. But people seem to think I'm mean, and here's why. Here's why. I'm a pit bull, a big brown red-nosed pit bull, a tooth-bearing, muscle-bound pit bull. I look like I could tear the steel off a locomotive freight train. People park 3 spaces away when I'm waiting in the car. All the kids in the neighborhood, they never walk through my yard. Rumors floating around the town that I ate 3 cats. But I swear from the bottom of my canine heart, I didn't do that, I didn't do that. But I'm a pit bull, a big brown red-nosed pit bull, a tooth-bearing, muscle-bound pit bull. I look like I could dig a hole through a concrete wall. I've got these pit bull blues, and all I wanna do is sniff your shoes. I ain't no killer hound, no, I'm the friendliest dog in town. The sheer sound of my bark could break through Arctic ice. But deep down I'm a pussycat, I'm just trying to be nice. In case you didn't notice, I'm wagging my tail at the speed of light. But no matter what I do, I'm accused of looking for a fight. Yeah, 'cause I'm a pit bull, a big brown red-nosed pit bull, a tooth-bearing, muscle-bound pit bull. I look like I could crush a cannonball in my jaws. But I couldn't do none of those things, that's ridiculous.
Right.
All right, yeah. Hey, you guys got a treat out there. Look at that, man.
Boy.
That song
This
kills
is
it right
probably
there. I
the
love it.
earliest morning gig I've ever played.
All right.
Hey,
there
well,
you
that's when we
go.
got to send you some Pitbull Energy drink too. Make sure you can take all those early morning concert requests and appearances. That's a great song, man. I really love that.
Hey, John. Hey, man, listen. Whenever you're touring and stuff takes you to L.A., please let us know so you can come by here so we can do that in the studio, and we can join in and Danny can play the washboard and
I got it.
Yeah, man, we can just have a good old jam session. I don't know how. And let's see how that sounds with some congas and stuff.
Well, that's our buddy John chiming in. Thank you so much, John, for spending some time with us, getting up early and shaking off the cobwebs and sharing that awesome song. Let the people out there know some places, like whether it's a website or somewhere specific where they can get the song.
Well, if you go to my website, there's a link to CD Baby, and that particular song is on an album called The Song Clearance, the John Shipe Song Clearance, and I've got a new song that's sort of canine oriented. It's called Pitbull Rescue Woman.
Aha.
And
Nice.
there's a video out there.
I used to date her.
Well, you'll love the song because
So you the guy.
yeah.
I knew it, man. I knew it, man. I knew it. Okay, but go ahead, John. Never mind. That's
CD
personal.
Baby, go
It's
get a CD
personal
Baby
issue.
and
CD Baby. My website is just johnshipe.com. You know, there's a lot of music on there.
Spell your last name, John, because some of our
SHIPE.
hey,
Yeah,
well,
John
everybody
Shipe.
out there, I want you guys to definitely go out and support John. The
John, where
song-
you going to be at next?
Well, actually, I've got two benefits that I'm traveling to. One in Tucson. I mean, I'm kind of taking a break from touring right now. I'm at home. I'm working on new material for the next album.
Me too.
But I am I am traveling twice to some benefits for Pitbull Rescue. The next one is in Florida. That's going to be in like Port Richey for a rescue called Pitbull Happenings, and then later in October I'll be doing a Tucson benefit thing called Pitballooza, and that's going to be on the 19th of October. Pitballooza. There's some rescues down there called the Arms of Angels, Pit and Proud, and Adoptable. 3 rescues in Tucson that put together a pretty large event. That's
awesome.
going to be a good one.
Well, everybody
October
out there,
19th.
you guys make sure you check out John. Go support the album. He's got some excellent tracks on there. Thank you so much for tuning in with us, John. We're going to go check in with a video that we produced with our buddy Drayton Michaels, the animal trainer. You guys are watching Conversations with a Pitbull live. We'll be right back.
Everyday circumstances provide the context for most training. If your dog wants something from you, or you want something from your dog, make it contingent upon something. There are hundreds of opportunities to train your dog each day. Don't let them slip by. You need a marker word or sound to let the dog know he has done the correct behavior. We suggest using a salient sound. Some people use a clicker, and some people use a word like yes or nice, said with a bit of enthusiasm. Using good boy is not as effective because we say that thousands of times a day with no real payoff. We use the word yes all throughout this DVD. Remember, if you mark the behavior, you must treat. No exceptions.
Drop it. Yes. Find it.
You'll need a reward that really matters. Food is usually something that most dogs will. You can also use door opening services, a toy for the continuation of play, and in some cases, affection. We'll discuss where you can use food as well as where you can use life rewards all throughout this DVD. Human mechanics and timing. These are the foundations of having a very well-trained dog with any sort of efficiency. The people you see in this DVD will be both professional trainers who are aware of their mechanics and timing, as well as actual dog owners training during sessions. Perfection is never the goal. Consistency is. Consistency in your words, hand signals, and all the various contexts you find yourself in with your dog will have a cumulative effect, so make sure you are consistent. Prompting with verbal sounds such as a kissy noise or saying pop, 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 even clapping or tapping your leg can help when your dog is distracted. Prompting should be done in ways that get your dog's attention but does not frighten him. Using food to lure dogs into positions or through areas where they may be distracted can greatly increase your dog's attentiveness to you. This will also make very positive associations to your hands. The dog is the only animal that will naturally follow a human finger, so make sure you use both food lures and empty hand lures when needed. A few things to consider are the following. A release word to let your dog know you're ready to move on, such as okay or all done. A no reward marker when your dog missed the cue, such as oops or try again. Motivation is also a big part of your dog's willingness to train. Train when your dog is hungry and use some of your dog's meals. Also, train during play. This makes for a very tired dog.
Bring it. Good girl.
Understand that distractions, distance, and duration are the 3 Ds of dog training, and they always play a part. Have fun. This is the most important aspect of training with your dog.
But we've got our buddy Monica Turner who's Skyping in to join
Monica's
us.
on?
Monica, are you there?
Monica Turner, you there? That's my baby. Yeah, boy. We getting ready.
Can you hear me?
Hey.
Hey, what's happening?
How are you, dear?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good, good. You should have been here, man. We just had a concert.
I was watching. I love that song. I've already got it pulled up on my YouTube player, and I'm going to be sharing it all over Facebook.
I know.
It's amazing.
Well, I got to tell you, we didn't want to tell John, but we didn't feel it at all around here.
It might be the speakers.
Yeah, it didn't move
song,
me.
That song was awesome.
It was. It was great.
Yeah. So how you feeling, baby?
Today is a really great day. I'm feeling really good today.
Good.
We have some progress with our dogs getting adopted.
Mm-hmm.
One of our Mastiff babies, Celian, went home to his forever home last Saturday, and that's why I couldn't be on your show. Yay, Celian.
It's all right. Well, we don't want you when you can do stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay. I have two meet and greets today with two of the other Mastiffs, one this afternoon and one tomorrow.
Great.
So keep paws crossed that they will be going.
Got it.
And two of the dogs have been adopted to a really great friend of mine in Texas, and they'll be leaving next month, Sadie and Shelby, who came from the shelter together, and they've been best friends ever since. And I'm so excited that they're both going to be that they've been adopted together and they get to spend the rest of their lives together. So things are moving along well. And I can't thank all of you for helping in that endeavor. It really, truly is a community, and I appreciate everybody's help.
Yeah, well, you family now, honey, so you ain't going to get rid of us, So, when your relatives start talking about, you've been hanging out with the wrong folks. Well,
I know.
You got a new family. So.
And I do have one little dog that I really, really, really need a lot of help with. He is a pit bull. Come here, Panda. He is a special needs pit bull. He was a distemper survivor, and he currently has some. I'm going to see if I can't get him on video for you. Hi, Panda. Say hi. Hi, Panda. He had he has neurological problems as a result of surviving distemper. He was also in a home where he was used for fighting, and he was severely abused. He has several major scars on his body from knife cuts as well as dog bites. He has a torn ACL.
Let me see him again, Monica.
Okay, come here, Panda.
Turn
here,
that
buddy.
camera down there. We don't mind.
Hi, Panda.
Hey.
Hi, Panda.
Yeah.
He's a little dorky. He has his third eye. As you can see, the third eyelids up on his eyes. So we call him crazy eyes, but it's just the third eyelid. And then let's see if I can get his scar. Can you see the scar? One of his many scars that he has from being abused here. He's a super, super nice dog. He's super great with people. He's great with cats. He's not so great with other dogs. He tends to, he gets along with them okay, and he's laying with them and everything is quiet, and then all of a sudden, he'll just for no reason he'll get up and he'll start a fight with somebody. So he needs to be in a home by himself with just people. He's great with kids and people all around. So if all my pit bull people could please help me try to network him and find him a really great home. Again, he's on steroids for his torn ACL. He has he's got all kinds of problems. We've spent a lot of money on him vet-wise, but as long as he stays on his steroids and he's well taken care of, he should live, several years a healthy and happy dog.
Okay.
Great on walks, great buddy. He's a really nice dog.
Yeah, well, he sounds kind of, like he and I share a lot of the same issues, because I get up in the middle of the night and just start a fight with somebody, man.
Yeah.
And then I say, man, that's why my kids put me in my own room.
Yeah, I've been accused of having some neurological problems myself.
Okay.
And I got a couple of scars, nothing as bad as a Panda there, but, everybody make sure that you guys check in with Monica so you guys can help get some. That's awesome to hear the Mastiff puppies got rescued and found their forever homes. That's really big, and hopefully those two meetings that you have later on today go as well as that one. Everybody out there, this is what it's all about. There's people out there like Monica. They're on the front line doing this type of work and rescuing these dogs, and it's just so impressive and so heartwarming to see that. I know you can't save them all, but if you save one, it makes a difference for that dog. Like that dog's life changes forever. So you do what you can.
And
If it's making a song, if it's spending your money, if it's making donations, if it's volunteering, just do something. We can all get up and do something. This is what we're doing. We're just some filmmakers trying to use entertainment to help spread the word. But everybody, you guys, make sure you get out there, support Monica, what she's doing. Monica, again, tell them how we can get in contact with you to help out your guys' efforts down there.
Look at that boy.
You can get me on Facebook. This is Sadie, by the way. This is one of the 2 that's going to Texas next month. She has a complete artificial shoulder. She was hit by a car and left on the side of the road. So many surgeries and lots of love and care later, and she's ready to go.
Monica, you're a saint, girl.
No, I'm just somebody that loves dogs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys are saints. Getting the word out like you guys are doing. That's I just play a small role. I just make sure these dogs are happy and healthy. That's it.
Believe it or not, we play small roles too, because there's some awesome people behind the scenes like Rita and Paula and yourself and Carrie out there. If you see these clips that are playing while we're talking, we have various pit bull groups that we try to play their logos, but there's also some dogs up there that are available for adoption. And these were prepared by our friend Carrie. She's been awesome and doing little Photoshop things so that each week we can actually have some actual dogs that are available to be adopted. So if you see that B-roll playing, that's what that is. Make sure you pay attention to the names and the numbers and stuff that are on there. But we're gonna catch up with Paula again. Again, you guys got her Facebook. Make sure you support what she's going through and what she's working on with these dogs. Monica, I'm sorry.
She looks like Paula.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
They all look alike.
Paula and I are definitely
hypnotized by those beautiful dogs you got in there. But we'll check in with you soon, Monica. Thank you for calling in. You guys are watching Conversations with a Pitbull Live. This is one of the unique show of its kind.
That's right, because we're the Blues Brothers. We're on a mission from God.
The vanity of this guy. After we just had John chime in with a guitar and all that, he wants to call us the Blues Brothers. This guy got songs and albums like already, and we're sitting over here drinking
I'm a
this.
Pitbull.
That song is catchy.
Red nose. That's right.
Come out here, John. We hook you up with Dr. Dre and some other cats and do the hip hop version and really blow the wheels off this single.
We're gonna get together with John. We're gonna make a record. Cause John can play the guitar. We put a little rap and we want a dance hall, little reggaeton with all stuff. We're gonna stop the bleeding because we're gonna stop the breeding. That's what we're gonna do. You watch it, okay?
That's right.
All right.
Hey, so you guys are watching Conversation with a Pitbull. Like we said, check out the screen. There's some awesome dogs that are in need of your help. These are from our friend Paula and her friend Carrie put these tags together. So if you see, there may be some dogs in your area. There's a dog from Cleveland. There's, and you'll see some logos from people that we love and we're trying to support as well. So if you guys have any dogs that are in need of rescue, which I'm sure you do, you can always get in contact with Paula and she'll let you guys know how to get your dogs featured on the show. I think every little bit helps, so if we can get any of these dogs adopted, it would mean so much for these dogs and the people that are on the front lines rescuing them. Speaking of Paula, we're going to try to get her on the line to Skype with us and see if she's she each week she comes in and she's got a few dogs that are available for adoption that are specific dogs that we're trying to get in contact with. Foster.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about it was kind of interesting to have the White House jump out in front of these issues.
I know. I'll tell you this. This has been a little well-kept secret of mine because it's been a wish for a long time. But I think at some point we're going to start a campaign to get the Obamas to put, now I can officially say one of their dogs, get the Obamas to put their dog in our movie. If you want to make change, I
don't see why not.
If you want to make change around the world, Mr. Obama and Michelle came out and said dogs should, the dogs are overweight in the United States as part of that program that she has for children and everything. So we want the Obamas to put their dog in conversations with a pit bull, because just think of how exciting that could be. We can get the world's attention.
Well, that was one of the things that I know that you committed to earlier, was that whatever dogs we do have in the film, we wanted to have a large percentage of them actually be rescue dogs, and they don't necessarily have to have great acting skills.
You
Because
saying the White House dogs can't act?
No, I didn't go there. I mean, look, if they did, I'm sure.
I think he said the White House dogs can't act. Wow,
Man,
that's
I'll-
deep.
I'll
Mr.
drink to
Obama,
that.
I voted. Well, we're not going to be political on this show.
No, it's all about the dogs. And speaking of being all about the dogs, we've got our buddy Paula Archer in the house. Paula is our resident adoption specialist. She's a rescue advocate and whatnot. Paula, are you there?
Hi, guys. It's
Hey,
Gordon.
how are you, dear?
I'm good.
Hey, listen, Paula. Now, you're a witness, okay? Because when the Secret Service comes, Danny said the White House dogs can't act. I said I like to have them.
Luckily, this episode still needs to get edited because of our little technical difficulties earlier. So I'll be able to do the voiceovers and fix all of that to make it either that he said it or that it was not said at all. But anyway, Paula, what's going on? I heard you got some dogs for us that we want to check out. Who do we have available for adoption this week?
I do. I have a big list today. First off, picture that's showing is attention, the Scottsboro area, Alabama. The Hollywood Police Department needs your help. In March of this year, the Hollywood PD shut down a dog fighting operation. Yay for them.
Yeah.
Bulls were rescued from that, and the judge has signed an order allowing us to find homes for the dogs.
Wow.
Now, some of the dogs are puppies, and they have not been exposed to dog fighting, so they should be suitable for adoption to responsible people who meet the criteria. The majority of the dogs, however, are adults, and they have been fought. So they have a gentle nature towards people, but tend to have a tendency to be aggressive towards other dogs. The dogs will require special homes and experienced, paw parents. And the dogs are being housed right now at the Scottsboro Animal Shelter. We want to make sure these dogs get a second chance at life and to have a happy life. So you can give the Scottsboro Animal Shelter a phone call. Their number is 256-259-6511. Next up, we have Abby and Alice, and they are at the Walton County, Florida Animal Shelter. Abby is about 2 years old, and she weighs approximately 35 pounds. She is a light brindle and white in color. She has a dock tail. Alice is about 3, and she weighs in at 45 pounds. Both girls are spayed. They are both heartworm negative. They are both fully vaccinated, and they both need to be only childs. They have a little bit of temperament towards other animals, so it would be best if they were only kids. If there's anything you can do to help out saving these girls, you can contact the supervisor, and her name is Lois Marlowe. Her number is 850-892-8682. And I want to throw in there, last week we had 2 adopted. Yay. And I want to
yeah. There you go. Way to go, baby.
Love it.
So who's the next dog? Who's the next dog that we have up, Paula?
Well, I wanted to say real quick, in case any of you are thinking about being paw parents and you're just not sure about it, please consider fostering. You can check out if it works for you, and that way before you adopt, there is such a need right now for fosters, and fosters are the ones that save lives. So contact a rescue in your area to get more details.
That's right.
Next up, we have a poor little no-name. I've been calling her Cooney. She is just so cute. She's at Lancaster Shelter in California, and she was adopted there on February the 1st and redumped back at the shelter on 8/11. She's about 8 months old, and she's listed as an APBT mixed pit Dalmatian. Such a sweet-looking pup. Just she's so fearful looking in her face, and she's really one of my favorites. If you can find room in your heart for this little one, call Lancaster Shelter, 661-940-4191, and the picture is courtesy of Angie Stovey via Facebook. Thank you, Angie. Next up, Staten Island Center, New York. Diamond. Diamond is a female brindle and white pit bull mix, and she's about 17 months old. She was brought into the Staten Island Center with her housemate, Nana. Nana's been adopted, and Diamond's not taking it well. She misses Nana. She was taken care of by her former owner, both physically and mentally. She's well-mannered. She's a happy little dog. And her...
So Paula, we gotta actually speed it up a little bit. Could you just tell us this last dog that we have available? There's one last dog, correct?
Monkey Love, Chester. He is a 1.5 to 2 years old, tan and white pit bull. He's great with other dogs and loves people. Chester is the top office dog. He weighs 53 pounds. He loves his stuffed monkey. And he piles all of his little stuffed animals up to make a pillow. Chester is vaccinated and it's heartworm negative. I have an update on Chester. Chester is being moved back into the main kennel. He's learned how to open the office door and let himself out to run free.
Nice.
That's great.
County.
Hey, well, you guys out there, like if you see some of these beautiful dogs, and like Paula said, if you guys have some room or availability in your house where you could either foster or adopt them, please get out. If you want to contact Paula, hit her up on Facebook at Paws Pit Parade, correct? And I want to thank you guys so much, Paula and your friend Carrie, for hooking up some of these pictures of these dogs that are available for rescue. I think if it does just a little bit to get these dogs a new home, we're doing our job. So I want to shout out also the people that are working hard in the chat rooms. Cheryl, we got our New York Warriors in there getting it in. Everybody that's in the chat room, Jeanette, you guys rock. Anyway, we're gonna chime in next week again with Paula. Like I said, if you want to get at some of these dogs,
hey Paula,
contact them at Paws Pit Parade on Facebook.
Paula, before you go, you have so many dogs that fit my past lives. Monkey Love. I just go back to school. But hey, tell me this though. Whatever happened to my boy, Sir Lick-a-Lot? Where is he at?
He is still available, and if you'd like to have him, Foster, I can hook you up.
I have to just, the name of my company is Daughters to Feed, so I have to pass it by the girls because, I got 5 dogs, man.
I've got 4.
Yeah, so and I'm not trying to get any adopted. They're in their forever homes for sure.
Well, so, we're gonna check in again with Paula next week. Thank you guys so much. We're about to go pay some bills real quick. You guys are watching Conversations with a Pitbull live. We'll be right back.
Pitbull Energy Drink.
You're watching Conversations with a Pitbull Live, a show about dogs, the people that love them, and real issues. Brought to you by Pitbull Energy Drink, available in a wide variety of flavors, guaranteed no aftertaste.
Please support your local rescue groups. They do more to support your community than any others.
Hey, we're back. You guys are watching Conversations with a Pitbull Live.
Yes, I think we should have Diane. Diane Reeves. Diane, are you there? Hello? Hello, Diane.
Hello.
Hey, how are you, dear?
I'm good. How are you? I'm here.
Good. See there? I told you this technology works. Perfect. Yep. So Diane, meet Danny. Danny, meet Diane. First of all, Diane won. Diane's very, very interesting lady, but to start off with, she won the contest that Rita had for the skillet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and out of, for me, it's always exciting when anybody wins anything because, I just never had much luck except for that one time in Vegas, and I told you about that. It was a good day. But, so Diane was a contest winner, but then I went on to find out about all the great work that she's doing. Diane,
Awesome.
She's a trooper. I'm telling you the truth. Diane, you had 2 pages on Facebook. One is the Hound Dog. Tell everybody, because I blow it.
Now my hound dog.
Yeah, no. What's that Facebook page you got? Hound? Who is it?
I got a hound dog named Henry Hound Dog. Tanner the Wonder Pup. And Tanner's page became Henry's page.
Hey man, this is just the second time I've done this.
Yeah, I figured it out last week too, so
don't
it's
worry
all good.
about it, baby. So go ahead.
Rita told me to embrace technology. I told her I'd rather embrace a tree.
So, what part of the country are you in, Diane?
I live in Bolivar, Missouri, which is rural southern Missouri.
Oh, okay. It's beautiful country down there.
Yeah, little town of about 10,000 people.
Is that right?
Yep, yeah.
Cool. So
got a lot of dogs down here.
A lot of dogs, huh? Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a lot here too. But tell us about some of your work that you're doing.
Okay. Something Danny said a minute ago. He said we can't save them all, but we certainly give that our best go down here. Our city pound doesn't kill. It's a kill pound, but we get them out of here pretty good.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of rescue partners around the country, a lot of people that help us. And, we set them up for rescues, we put them on transports, and we move them, and they're adopted within weeks once they get out of rural Missouri. So, we haven't killed anything that could be adopted for almost 5 years now.
Wow. That's amazing.
And I'm proud of what we have done down here.
You should be, because there are not many places that can say that.
Yeah, that's true.
5 years.
Yeah, we have the same problem as everybody. Pit bulls go slower, but our pound, they don't want to kill, and that's it. It's the attitude. They don't want to do it.
Well, they're killing them in L.A. every 5 minutes, babe.
Yeah, well, we don't have as many dogs as L.A., but we don't have as many people either. So, but we're doing a good job, and I appreciate y'all letting me come on the show and kind of plug my area and get my congratulations for winning Rita's prize.
Hey, no problem. Hey, so Diane, real quick, if you can say anything to the people out there, what would you say? Tell us how to help the world out a little bit. Spread some love. What do you think?
I would say that when we are trying to educate people, besides the normal education we do about spaying and adopting and all that, we need to educate people instead of arguing with them and talk to people how, it's not about whether animals can reason or whether they can talk. It's about whether they can suffer. And that is what we have to look at, I think, when we're trying to educate people is that all these animals, they suffer. And all the other arguments in the world don't matter if that's the case.
That's the truth.
Well, that's our girl Diane. Thank you so much for tuning in and chiming in with us. If you guys are in the Missouri area, make sure you hook up with her. They're doing some real incredible work on the front lines. Thank you so much for Rita for hooking that interview up and having those kind of contests where people can actually get involved and win some stuff. We had a guy, Alex, earlier that won a 6-pack of good Pit Bull energy drink. So,
he just in the caller. We're gonna have to do that more often.
Yeah,
we're
absolutely.
Gonna give away some Pit Bull, but you're gonna have to know your dog stuff.
So we're gonna check out this little video clip real quick from Dr. Dave, and we'll be right back. We're gonna have one of our buddies call in as well. So you guys tune in. You guys are tuning in to this conversation with the Pit Bull Live. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dave, and welcome to Taking Care of Your Pet. There are times when we have to take our pet or pets with us on trips to the vet, and sometimes we just want to take our pet with us just because. What we must remember is that we are responsible for the safety and well-being of our pet friends. Here are just a few suggestions for you. Never ever place your pet loose in the back of a pickup bed to travel. They can be thrown from the vehicle. Flying debris can hit your pet, causing injury. or they can jump from the vehicle while it's moving, and if they're tied in the back, there's the possibility that they can actually choke themselves. They are safer with you in the front of the pickup, and in this case, in a carrier that is seatbelt secured. Allowing your pet friend free access to your vehicle is not safe. Hanging their head out the window is very dangerous. Again, your pet can be hit with flying debris and even possibly jump from the vehicle. The safest place for your pet is in a carrier, safely secured and cushioned in the back seat. That will protect them in the event of an accident. Never use a leash on your pet when in the vehicle, and never leave your pet loose and unattended with a leash or without a leash in your car or truck. They can get caught on objects and become choked. Always make sure your pet friend has proper identification and that identification is kept up to date with your contact information and is microchipped if possible. This will help you get your pet back if it is lost or stolen. You must wear a seatbelt for your safety, so please think about the safety of your pet as well. Think of possibly investing in a safety system for your pet, and please have your pet ride in the back seat. Airbags can injure your pet. Also, never ever leave your pet while you go into the store for just a minute. More especially on hot days or even cold days for that matter. It doesn't take long for the heat to overcome your pet or even the cold. Be responsible and leave your pet in the safety of your home. I'm Dr. Dave, and thank you for taking care of your pet.
All right. That was Dr. Dave giving you guys some advice on how to keep your pets safe when they're in their vehicles. That's a really important thing. I mean, you see people running around with pickup trucks and dogs.
That's right. Hey, we're running out of time. We got somebody on the line? Who is it?
Hello?
Hello? Who's this?
Hi. Hi, this is Barbara from the New York Warriors.
Hey, Barbara. How are you?
Hi, Danny.
How you guys doing?
Hey, we got 15 seconds. What you guys say?
Okay, 15 seconds real quick. I just wanted to let everybody out there know that the New York Warriors is having a rally in front of the New York ACC in Manhattan.
Get out there and
September
support it.
21st, Saturday.
All right.
Hey, you guys get out there. If you guys are New Yorkers, make sure you get out there and help them out. The Warriors are out there on the turf doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Look, this is a show that it's all about you guys. The more support that you guys give us, the better it will be. The show is turning out awesome. Thanks so much for your support. Everybody in the chat rooms that's tuning in, everybody that's sharing it on their Facebook, everybody that's tuning in from all over the world, the show can actually make a difference.
That's right. And everybody around the United States calling in. We want some of those European calls, too, because we'll put you on.
Hey.
Thank you very
I got
much.
somebody. Hello?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I got somebody coming in from Scotland in a couple of weeks. Can
All
she
right.
come on and talk for the Warriors?
You can come on in, Skype in. But listen, thank you so much, everyone, for everything. You know, we love you. The only thing I want to say is we can save all the dogs in the world, but if people don't show a little kindness to human beings, it ain't going to mean nothing.
That's true.
So let's share a little love, peeps. All
Conversation with a Pitbull Live. You guys tune in next Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific.
That's right.
We'll be
'Cause I'm
here.
a Pitbull.
Yeah, Pitbull Blues.
Big red nose, chew a brick through the cement type
I'm a Pitbull, and I approve this message. I'm a pit bull, and I approve this message.